What's up, guys? It's your girl Carissa. I'm back with part two of people's thoughts and my thoughts on interracial relationships. I think I said part. Yeah, I said part two. I'm sorry. I'm a little tired or whatever. It's a lot of comments to finish reading. Okay, so we're gonna just start where we left off, and then I'm gonna say my opinion. At the end, you can leave your opinion in the comments. You can say whatever you feel like saying or your thoughts on the whole situation, and whatever is up to you. It doesn't matter to me. Let's see. Let's get started. Um, I'm in one. I tend to prefer black men. It is difficult sometimes, especially after I have my daughter. We get dirty looks, and I've had several people make rude comments, but I just try to ignore the negative because I'm gonna be with whoever makes me happy. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I'm Salvadorian, Puerto Rican, Creole, and my kid's father is Mexican and Native American, and we had two mixed daughters. This girl, first of all, she said, "It's not 1940. We are all okay with them." First of all, that shows that you're slow minded and you don't realize that the world is not all okay with interracial relationships. There's a lot of people that have problems with this. People's families that have problems with their kids dating outside their race. You're fucking slow minded and you don't pay attention to the outside world. You pay attention to shit you see or shit that you know. You don't expand your mind and actually go out and figure out, watch the news or look shit up to see what the fuck is really going on in the world. There's so much shit that's on my timeline that I share so people realize and understand what the fuck is really going on in this world. Because all these award shows and all these TV shows that they blowing up and showing everything else, they're ignoring the real shit that's going on. You know how many kids is missing right now? You know how many kids popped up dead that nobody's talking about? I have not seen it on the news. I mean, I don't watch the news, but still, I have not seen it. Like, yeah, I don't realize shit that's really going on in the outside world. Y'all on social media. So I'm gonna use my YouTube and talk about shit that's going on in the world and other shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I don't know. Let me ask my Dominican boyfriend real fast. That made no fucking sense, but okay. Love is love. I know some interracial relationships don't work for some people because sometimes they're too much ignorance and they don't understand their significant other's culture and stuff. But for the ones that can make it work, I think it's a beautiful thing and it makes me happy, to be honest. This lady said it's a beautiful thing until people be weird about it by saying they want mixed kids and shit. My husband is Korean and I couldn't be more happy. I said, "You guys are beautiful." She said, "Thank you." And then I said, why I made this status. Love is love, literally. I don't have a problem with it, and nobody should. To be honest, you love who you love. Race and ethnic. I'm sorry. Race and ethnicity doesn't matter. I'm all for it. I have, however, seen some black people say they're against interracial relationship because they don't want black people to be because they want black people to be with black people. I don't agree with that. I was raised to stay within my culture, and now that I look at it, it has been that way. Never dated anyone who wasn't Mexican. See, I may want to show my parents. I don't really even really think about it. It's normal to me. I'm Middle Eastern. My boyfriend is white. He's my soulmate. My parents weren't thrilled about it at first, but now they love him. And you guys are so beautiful together. Thank you. I grew up thinking I would only marry a Lebanese man, but I grew out of that mindset in my early 20s. You're welcome. Everyone's entitled to love who they want. More power to you guys. Agreed. Love is love. Love is love. That's all I feel. I was married to a Vietnamese man for 11 years. The culture difference was too much. We really tried, or I know I did. But sometimes when values are so connected to your race, it's too hard to overlook. My ex is Native American and German. It's fun showing him Asian stories and all the things he finds weird. I haven't dated someone in my race. I just have a preference of Caucasians. I'm in one of her Hispanic men. My current boyfriend is from El Salvador. But we've been together for almost 3 years. Love is love. You can't help who you're attracted to, and I love seeing interracial couples. Personally, I don't care who dates who. If you're happy, I'm happy. My parents always tell me they don't care who I'm with race wise, as long as whoever I'm with treats me right. I'm a part of an interracial relationship. I'm Mexican, white, and my boyfriend is white. Some Hispanic people look at me sideways when they see I'm with a white when I'm with a white guy. But oh well, I didn't choose him because of his skin color. I'm always then last comment. I've always dated black, and preference is preference, but love can be within a different race. Okay, so let's say that's it. This is gonna be hard to kind of shorter, but whatever. So, my opinion, I am a mixed kid. My family is full of mixed kids, mixed people, mixed. I'm not a mixed kid, but you know what I'm saying. I'm an adult, but my family is filled with mixed people. Mixed. I don't want to say it wrong because then somebody's gonna be like, oh, whatever. Okay, so let's say this. Um, I think that your race or your culture shouldn't stop you from seeing what else is out there. I've dated Mexican, I've dated African, I've dated Jamaican, I've dated black guys, white. I never dated a white guy. I spoke to a white guy. I had a crush on a white guy. I never dated a white guy. Um, it like you can okay. A lot of people feel that because of how they raised, they cannot date outside of their race because they don't want to be judged or they want to get dirty looks or they don't want parents saying this and that. There was this video I was watching on YouTube, right? This girl, I'm not gonna say names because they ain't shot me, I ain't shot nobody else. Unless they're my friends, but I mean, they're not my friends. This girl she was talking to her ex's mom. And she was like, oh, she's white, he's black. She was like, so why did you guys break up? And then they said why they broke up. And it was like, how did your parents feel about you dating him? She was like, my parents don't like it at all because the mom was like, why? Because he's black? She was like, yes. And I think that's dumb as hell. You shouldn't stop your kid from dating somebody because of their skin color. That could be the person that they fall in love with. That could be their soulmate. And you're going to judge them because of who they're dating. There's certainly people that had kids with a different race and their parents will stop talking to them. They cut them off. They won't speak to their grandkids. Like, you are cold-minded and cold-hearted. I mean, not cold-minded, sorry. You're cold-hearted and dumb-minded to sit there and not talk to your kid or not talk to your grandkids because of the race they choose to be with or the race that they are made out of. Whatever, however you want to say it or see it, it's fucking dumb as hell, right? I remember my father, I don't speak to this man, but I'm gonna use him as a pen because he's fucking dumb as hell. So, he said to me when I was in high school, I was dating this African man, this guy, he wasn't a man at the time, this guy. And I was gonna bring him over because I'm very, my family's opinion. My mother said we can date whoever we want, clearly, but my mother's opinion, if it gets to that point where I bring somebody over to meet her, she only has ever met one person because that's the only serious relationship I was really in. But if it gets to that point where I tell my parent about my mother about you, then you know it's serious. But I was gonna bring him over, right? My father, you know what? I'm calling him what my mother calls him, my sperm donor. She no, she wasn't there. So I told him to come over. And then my father was like, oh, what race is he? I was like, he's African. He was like, oh, I won't have my daughter having no kids with no booty scratcher, no African man. I don't want no African kids. Excuse me? How fucking dare you? So I texted him, I was like, don't even come. I sat him down. I was like, how fucking dare you sit here and talk about I can't have kids with whoever I want to? First of all, I wasn't even thinking about kids. I was 17, maybe 18. No, I was 18. It's my senior year. I was 18 years old. Who the fuck was thinking about having kids at that point? Who the fuck was sitting here planning their whole future? We was dating, we was talking, we was seeing how things were. Things were not that serious at that point. We just started dating. But I liked the kid, and this nigga was always over. So whatever. So you're gonna sit here and tell me that I can't have kids with whoever I want to, that I can't have certain kids who you want to talk to them. First of all, you piece of shit ass nigga. You would never fucking tell me in my life who I can and cannot date, and I'ma date whoever the fuck I want to. And that's how I feel a lot of people should fucking feel. If you're dating somebody and you're in love with that person and you see that you can be with that person and you don't want nobody else but that one person, and your parents or your family feels that way, fuck what your family or people around you feel. Yes, shit can get hard. Yes, it can. But at the end of the day, you love that person, then you will fight for what the fuck you love and what you believe in. So nobody can't tell you that you can't date who you want to date or you can't be in love with who you want to be in love with. People are fucking dumb-minded and they need to open their minds and open their hearts and see that fucking black kids, straight black kids, mixed kids are beautiful, Korean kids are beautiful, all type of kids are fucking beautiful. But y'all sit there and think about, and then don't get me started on the black people who yell at their kids for dating outside their race. Let me explain to y'all something, right? Okay, slavery happened. Don't get me wrong. Something that was fucked up. Yes, okay, simple, no problem. So you're telling me you won't let your kid date a white man or any other man that's not black because because of slavery times? Okay, yeah, it was fucked up. I'm not gonna speak on this whole topic, but yeah, it was fucked up. By the day, your kid can be in love with that person, and you're gonna tell me you're gonna look in your kid's face and tell them that they can't be with that person? Oh, because of slavery. You don't remember what our ancestors been through? Okay, that was how long ago? It wasn't that long ago, but it was a while ago. Like, think about it. Like, you're gonna sit there and tell your kid, oh, you have to date a black man. How do you know that every black man they don't come across is gonna hurt them or break their heart or something happened and that they just don't want to date a black man? Like, how are you gonna sit there, or a black woman? How are you gonna sit there and tell somebody they can't be with somebody because that's what you want, or they're gonna be cut off, or whatever the case may be? I feel. Listen, when I get older, my kid can be straight, gay, bisexual, transgender. What they gonna be a certain age, though? They can date whoever they want. They can be whoever they want. And y'all niggas really need to open y'all minds. Like, there's so many there's so many interracial relationships out on YouTube or out on social media that should really talk about this. Because I know there's shit that they go through. People be looking at them or different ages. Like, okay, they don't have to be a whole bunch of years apart, but there's people who they be like, oh, how do you date this person when they're so much older than you? There's a certain age range. Like, okay, there's people, I looked up some people, right? This, I'm not gonna say nobody's name. This girl, she is 24. Her fiance is 34 years old. Okay, that's normal. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. But I feel like people, if you're in those relationships, and I know that there's drama and certain shit about certain people feel some type of way, you should be able to speak on it. You should say your opinion on it. I'm not in a relationship, so I can't really talk about relationship right now. But I'm saying, like, you should be able to talk about it. And I'm getting out of breath. So, long story short, you should be able to love who you want to love. You can state your opinion in the comments. You can be mad about what I gotta say. I don't really care. Nobody's gonna stop me from saying whatever the fuck I feel like I'm going to say. And I might bring my mother in one of these videos, but you know, she don't have the camera. She ain't about all that shit. My mother raised me to love who we want to love, be with whoever we want to be, and take over the world. You know what I'm saying? Make her proud, make my grandparents proud, my great grandparents proud. Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. You guys should be able to do what you want to do, love who you want to love. And if you feel like you need somebody to talk to, my social media, Facebook and Instagram, everything will be in the description box. Like, love who you want to love and just be happy. That's how it should be, and it shouldn't be no other way. And it's sad that it is. It really is sad. But thanks for watching. Bye, guys.